At least one person was killed and 2 others were injured in a bombing attack outside Turkey's Interior Ministry building in Ankara on Sunday. The ministry said in a Sunday statement that 2 attackers murdered a civilian and stole his vehicle in the country's capital ahead of the opening of parliament. 2 police officers reportedly received non-life-threatening injuries. Investigators found 4 different types of guns, 3 hand grenades, 1 rocket launcher, and C4 explosives at the scene. The ministry confirmed at least one of the 2 attackers is a member of the Kurdistan Workers' Party, known as the PKK. The second attacker has yet to be identified. The PKK, a Kurdish militant group classified as a terrorist organization by Turkey, the United States, and Europe, issued a statement earlier claiming responsibility for the bomb, pro-PKK newsgroup Fayret news agency reported. The group said the attack was carried out according to plan and without any obstacles. The attackers arrived in a light commercial vehicle in front of the building's entrance at about 9:30 a.m. local time, Yerlikaya. One assailant blew himself up and the other was neutralized. Just hours after the fatal explosion, Turkey destroyed 20 PKK targets in northern Iraq, according to a statement released by the country's National Defense Ministry. Turkish warplanes carried out airstrikes in the Medyne, Hakkari, Kandil, and Gara regions at 9 p.m. local time, destroying caves, bunkers, shelters and warehouses used by the PKK, the Defense Ministry wrote. According to Fayret news agency, a PKK unit dubbed the Brigade of Immortals explicitly targeted the opening of the parliament and the ministry building, saying it is considered a massacre and torture center. Every person should know that the members of the Brigade of Immortals could have achieved a very different result with only a small change in their timing if they had wanted to, the statement attributed to PKK reads. In the statement, the PKK's People's Defense Center headquarters command justified the attack due to what it called the disregard of human rights, the inhuman practice and policy of isolation in Turkish and Kurdish jails, the use of chemical weapons against KPP guerrilla forces, ecocide in Kurdistan, and the oppression of the Kurdish people. The vehicle comes to a stop, then the driver's side door slowly opens. One individual exits as a second emerges from the other side of the car. The second person approaches the entrance in a tactical stance, though it's unclear if the attacker is holding a firearm, while the first hides behind the car. The assailant in motion hurries quickly past what appears to be a guard tower. A large explosion then strikes. After, through the smoke, the contours of what appears to be the first attacker move toward the gate before the 40-second clip ends. The apparent guard tower in front of the entrance to the building was slightly damaged in the blast. Police have since cordoned off the area, and video from the scene from CNN affiliate CNN Turk appeared to show a bomb squad searching the area for other suspicious package. A bomb found on the body of the neutralized terrorist was set off after the attack in a controlled explosion, one of at least 2 that could be heard on television footage. Justice Minister Yilmaz Tunç said that an investigation has been launched into the incident. These attacks will in no way hinder Turkey's fight against terrorism, Tunç said on X, "Our fight against terrorism will continue even more determinedly." The bombing took place just hours before lawmakers were set to return to work after the summer break at 2 p.m. In his address to lawmakers, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdoğan vowed that Turkey would continue its fight against terrorism until the last terrorist is eliminated domestically and abroad following Sunday's attack. The vile people who took aim at the peace and security of our citizens did not reach their goal and they never will, he said. The PKK has been waging an insurgency against Ankara for 4 decades. In recent years, Turkey has carried out a steady stream of operations against the group domestically as well as cross-border operations into Syria, where a PKK-affiliated Kurdish group controls large swaths of territory. In November 2022, Ankara blamed the PKK for a bomb attack on a central pedestrian boulevard in Istanbul which killed 6 and injured dozens. Terror attacks in Turkey were tragically common in the mid to late 2010s, when the insecurity from war-torn Syria crept north above the two countries' shared border. Ankara saw 2 attacks by Kurdish assailants in 2016, one which targeted military personnel on a bus and another at a bus stop. Twin bombings in 2015 that targeted a peace rally near the capital's main train station claimed the lives of nearly 100 people. Erdoğan said Sunday's attack marked the final flutters of terrorism in the country in his speech to parliament.